Hello, so I haven't been making a lot of videos recently, and don't know if you've noticed that or not. I used to make at least 3 to 5 videos a week, and when I've been traveling I've been doing like 1 a week, and I just wanted to make a really quick one because I keep on, every time I make a video I'm like, oh hey, it's been a while, and it's kind of frustrating me that I'm not able to make so many videos because we're moving around so much. So I have been like putting pressure on myself, being like, oh, I can't do a video because I need to like actually like sit down and do it properly and think about it, and that takes time and I don't have the time. So I thought, do you know what, I just need to sit down and just do a video and just talk to you guys, because sometimes those are my favorite videos and they're your favorite videos. So I'm just gonna sit down and chat to you about travel, what I'm up to, how I'm feeling and where I am and what's going on and all of that, because maybe you want to know. So yeah, I'm in Hanoi in Vietnam at the minute in this really cool apartment. It's super cool if you can kind of see it from behind me. we're gonna be doing a tour of this place, so go subscribe to our vlogging channel if you want to see that. We're a bit behind on vlogs, so it might be like another week or so till you see it, but you'll see it. But we have been traveling around a lot in the last couple of weeks. We went from Bali to Malaysia to Cambodia, and 2 places in Cambodia. So we went to Phnom Penh and then Siem Reap, and now we're in Hanoi. And on Thursday we are flying to Canada. We're going to Toronto, and then we're flying to Quebec to meet my family, and then we're driving from Quebec to Prince Edward Island where my grandma and uncle live. And I'm super excited to go to Canada and see my family. I haven't been to Canada since I was 1 year old, and we nearly emigrated to Canada when I was 1, and because my grandma and uncle did. So we're going all coming back together to see each other, and I'm super excited to see my family because it's been nearly, I think it's been 2 months now since I've seen them. So really excited to see them. It's going to be my sister, her boyfriend, my mum and my dad, and then my grandma and my uncle. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But I was having a chat with Alex about how I'm feeling, and we've been having lots of like deep chats since we've been just the 2 of us, because it was only when our friends Nat and Lydia left in Bali that we actually were on our own, because up until that point traveling we'd been around friends and other people. When we were in Chiang Mai we were around lots of other people, so it was the first time that it was just the 2 of us. And I think that in that space of time we've learned a lot about each other, about what we want in our lives, how we feel in our relationship, and like we've like, I don't know, when you travel with somebody it forces you to figure all these things out, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it. So traveling has been so much fun, but what it's taught us, and one of the biggest things it's taught us, is that we wouldn't move around so much. This is kind of our fault, and you can only figure this out by doing it. But when we were in Bali we were like, oh, we really want to go to Cambodia and we really want to go to Vietnam. So we were like, let's try and squeeze it in. And the reason we had to squeeze it in is because we're meeting our family in Canada, so it kind of gave us this small little window. And we were like, oh, I really want to go to Phnom Penh, and then we should go to Siem Reap, because in Siem Reap you can see this temple called Angkor Wat, which is really, really famous, and it was beautiful. And then we were like, oh, we really want to fly to Vietnam, we want to see Vietnam while we're there, we might as well. So we flew to Hanoi, and in retrospect I wouldn't have done it this way, because we've been in lots of places for short spaces of time, and we've learned that we prefer to be somewhere and feel like we're living there and be there for a sustained period of time, so you can actually appreciate it. So when we were in Chiang Mai we were there for over a month, and it was amazing to see so many different sites, the areas around Chiang Mai. It was so beautiful and we fell in love with the place. Same in Bali, we were there for 2 weeks. We were a week in the south and a week in the north. We really felt like we got to experience it. And then since then we've only been like a couple days, 4 days, 5 days here and there in other places, and it's meant that you spend a day recuperating from travel, and then you're like, oh shit, we should go see some stuff, and then it just kind of, yeah, it doesn't really work as well, and you feel like under pressure to jam everything in. And I kind of prefer to feel chilled out and like I'm living somewhere, and especially with our bikes, unpacking our bikes and like having to like, I don't know, unpack them and then pack them back up again. We've kind of just ditched the idea of using our bikes for now, because I've got a problem with mine and it's just too much of a hassle to try and fix it here. That's another story. So yeah, that's a big thing that we've learned. If we were to come back again, we would definitely spend longer time in places, because we prefer that for sure. Another thing that we've learned is that I want to move back to the UK and settle somewhere and then travel from a base, because as much as I love traveling and it's been so much fun, don't get me wrong, we've definitely realized that we love that home life and that kind of base to work from. I've really missed working. I've really missed putting out content for you. I've missed the grind. Like, I had such a great routine and I really missed that. Like, putting videos out is like my favorite thing to do, and I feel kind of conflicted because I could be putting videos for sure, but I don't know how to explain it. When you're traveling, you're often doing lots and you're having lots of fun, and it's kind of hard to balance the two. And then when you don't put out videos, you're then kind of under pressure when you want to put one out. You're like, oh shit, I have to like really think about this, it has to be a good one. So that's why I'm doing this today, just to get it done. But I miss the grind of planning out videos, getting them out, really putting loads of effort into them and producing like higher quality stuff. And I miss cooking at home, like making what I eat today, where I can cook the food and show you, because I think those are the most relatable, showing you how you can eat healthy at home. So I really miss the grind, and I think that we both realised, because before we went travelling we had ideas of moving abroad and living abroad, and I think that for the now we want to go back to the UK and live in the UK and have that as our base and still do travelling like for a few months out of the year and still explore the world, but have that home to come back to in that sort of settled location that we can really get stuck in. Alex has career dreams too that he wants to get stuck into back in the UK, so we're really looking forward to that. And let me think, what else have we thought about? I think that it's also taught us a lot about like how we are with each other. Like, we've been learning how to like compromise with things. We've learned our strengths and our weaknesses. That's something I think you're gonna learn if you travel with a partner, like who's good at what, who's good at organising, who's good at booking flights, who's good at deciding the times of things, who's good at like all these things. And we've had a few arguments along the way for sure with like travel plans, but we've sort of learnt who's good at what and how to do that, which you wouldn't think would happen after 6-7 years of being together, but we have learnt stuff about each other, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just really excited for the future. And I've been in a bit of a like funk the last few weeks because we've been moving on from place to place to place so much that, as I said, I've just been in this like weird funk where I feel like I'm not myself because I'm not talking on YouTube, which has become such a big part of me and like a stress reliever and like a therapy. Like, I'm feeling good like doing this right now, and it's my job too, so I feel like anyone, if you've maybe been away from your job for a while and you love your job, you feel very like you want to get back into it. So not that I've quit my job, like, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. I've not really been active. I've been really active on Instagram. Go over to my Instagram, we've got some really great travel shots. I've been loving that. But yeah, I've been a bit of a funk, and I've not been like, what I do sometimes is when I don't do work, instead of being like, oh, I should just get some done, when I feel like I can't do it properly, I just don't do it at all. So last night I had a video to edit for our vlog channel because Alex was like, hey, can you edit this one? Because he's been editing most of them. But I knew that I wouldn't get it done because there's loads of footage for it, because we went snorkeling and we saw dolphins in the sea and all that. And so instead of just being like, oh, I'll get some of it done, I was like, no, I can't get it done tonight, so I'm not going to do it at all, which is the worst thing to do. But I've been in a bit of a funk, and I'm kind of like looking forward to getting back into the routine. I think that's what I'm craving, is the routine that comes living somewhere and staying in a place permanently. Like in Chiang Mai, I loved it because I had a routine. We could do the same things each day, and like I could get work done, not as much as I would do at home, but I was still getting work done. I still felt like there was some kind of routine to it, but moving around so much, it's definitely taken its toll on me. So we're going to be in Canada for maybe a month, and then I'm not sure what we'll do because it might reboot us, and we'll be like, yeah, let's go do some traveling in America. But I think, I don't know, I don't want to say, because everything changes and you think differently from moment to moment. So it might just be the last couple of weeks have had it taken its toll on us and we want to just settle. But we'll be in Canada for like around a month, and that will really be able to ground us again to figure out where we want to go from there. But my instinct is we'll go back to the UK, and you know, we want to find a place together and figure out what we're doing, but which I'm really looking forward to. And now we've got that plan in our heads, I'm like really excited, and it's kind of all I can think about. Like when I was living back in Cornwall, all I could think about was travel and how excited I was, and now I'm traveling, all I can think about is going back to the UK and like getting settled and getting back into work. It's not funny, the grass is always greener. Another thing I'm looking forward to is like cooking food. We have eaten out so much in Southeast Asia and I love it. It's amazing to eat out and like try all this new vegan food. But I really miss cooking my own food and eating whole foods and not having everything like dripping in oil. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video, like what I'm looking forward to, because I keep on saying what I'm looking forward to when I go back home. But I kind of intended it to be like what I've learned traveling. But I think that I can probably do a more, I don't know, succinct or thorough video about what I've learned traveling when I'm actually finished traveling, because I'll have a better like look on it, because at the minute I'm probably just a bit like, oh, I'm looking forward to going home, because that's like in the near future. But when I'm home and I've thought about it, I'm sure I'll have some other things to add. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to add to this video. I just wanted to talk to you because I've been a bit away and not making the sort of content that I want to make. But be rest assured that when I'm in Canada and when I get settled again, I want to start making minimalism videos again and like taking you along with me and really getting into it, because I think what you put out you get back, and I think that because I've not been putting the passion and the energy into it, I'm not getting the same back from it. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. But in the meantime, subscribe to my vlogging channel, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and that way you can kind of keep up to date with everything we're doing, because I am on those every single day and staying very active on there. So, and it's been amazing traveling. Like, I've learned so much, and it's so incredible seeing the differences in cultures and people and food and just all the different places we've been to. There's such like variety, but then also similarities to the places we've been, and I fell in love with quite a few of them. But I can talk about that in another video, the places that like were highlights for me. And I think that we'll miss it when we go, because it's been really amazing being in Southeast Asia. And yeah, there'll be lots of things I miss, especially the food and the friendly people. They're the main things I think I'm going to definitely miss. I'm going to be happy to be out of the humidity though. I'm too like pale and British to deal with this humidity all the time, this heat and the sunshine. I do love the sunshine, but sometimes it's a little bit much. Like, I'm sweating now. Like, we've got aircon on and I'm sweating. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed me just having a chat. Don't even really know what this video is about. I guess I can just call it a life update, how I'm feeling, what we're up to, what we're doing in the future. And yeah, don't get the impression that I'm like not liking it, because I am liking it, I'm loving it, but I'm feeling a little tired, and I'm sure afterwards I can tell you about all the wonderful things and exciting fun things we've been doing and how much I enjoyed it, because right now I'm just feeling a bit like Also, another reason I'm feeling tired is because there's crazy construction outside of the place we're staying every single night, so I haven't had a good night's sleep since being in Vietnam, which probably taken its toll on me. But yeah, just wanted to catch up and say hello, and I'm really looking forward to the future. I hope you are too. And yeah, expect lots of really good content when I'm in Canada, because I really want to bang out those videos. I've got so many videos I want to make in my head, like so many I need to do. So yeah, leave your requests if you have any. I'm always leave your requests, because it's really helpful. So I will see you in the next one, probably when I'm in Canada, because we're leaving on Thursday. So, or maybe I'll do a what I ate today when we travel. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, leave me your request and I will see you in the next one. Bye.